From translation, Net New English Translation. This 277th day of the year. Today we are reading passages Matthew 7 to 8. Matthew chapter 7, verses 1 to 29. Do not judge so that you may not be judged. For in the same way that you judge others, you will be judged, and the measure you use will be the measure you receive. Why do you see the speck in your brother's eye, but do not see the beam in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me remove the speck from your eye, while there is a beam in your own? You hypocrite, first remove the beam from your own eye, and then you can see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Do not give what is holy to dogs or throw your pearls before pigs, or they will trample them under their feet and then turn and tear you to pieces. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened for you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks the door will be opened. Or is there anyone among you who, if his son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a snake? If you then, although you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask him? Therefore in all things do to others what you would have them do to you, for this is the law and the prophets. Enter through the narrow gate, because the gate that is wide and the path that is broad lead to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. But the gate is narrow, and the path is difficult that leads to life, and there are few who find it. Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are wild wolves. By their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? In the same way, every good tree bears good fruit, but bad trees bear bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, or a bad tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. So by their fruit you will recognize them. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not in your name prophesy, and in your name cast out demons, and in your name perform many miracles? And then I will announce to them, I never knew you. Go away from me, you lawless people. Everyone who hears my words and does them is like a wise man who built his house on rock. The rain fell, the flood came, and the winds beat against that house, but it did not collapse because its foundation was on rock. But everyone who hears my words and does not do them is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain fell, the flood came, and the winds beat against that house, and it collapsed. It was totally destroyed. When Jesus finished saying these things, the crowds were amazed at his teaching, because he taught them like one who had authority, and not like their scribes. Matthew chapter 8, verses 1 to 27. Now when Jesus came down from the mountain, large crowds followed him. And a leper approached him and bowed down before him, saying, Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean. He stretched out his hand and touched him, saying, I am willing, be clean. Immediately his leprosy was cleansed. Then Jesus said to him, See that you tell no one, but go and show yourself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded, as a testimony to them. Now when Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, pleading with him, Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, suffering terribly. Jesus said to him, I will come and heal him. But the centurion replied, Lord, I am not worthy that you come under my roof. But just say the word and my servant will be healed. For I too am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I say to one, Go, and he goes, and to another, Come, and he comes, and to my slave, Do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he was amazed and said to those who were following him, I tell you the truth, I have not found such great faith with anyone in Israel. I tell you, many will come from the east and west to sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven, but the sons of the kingdom will be thrown out into the outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then Jesus said to the centurion, Go, it will be done for you as you have believed. And his servant was healed that hour. Now when Jesus entered Peter's house, he saw Peter's mother-in-law lying in bed, sick with a fever. He touched her hand, and the fever left her. Then she got up and began to serve him. When it was evening, many demon-possessed people were brought to him, and he cast out the spirits with a word and healed all who were sick. In this way what was spoken by the prophet Isaiah was fulfilled. He took our weaknesses and bore our diseases. Now when Jesus saw large crowds around him, he gave orders to depart to the other side of the lake. Then a scribe came and said to him, Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go. Jesus said to him, Foxes have holes and birds of the sky have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head. Another of his disciples said to him, Lord, let me first go and bury my father. But Jesus said to him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their own dead. Now as he got into the boat, his disciples followed him. Without warning, a great storm developed on the sea so that the waves were swamping the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. So they woke him up, saying, Lord, save us, we are about to die. But he said to them, Why are you cowardly? Do you still not have faith? The men were amazed and said, "What kind of person is this? Even the winds and the sea obey him."